It's always a good day for us when June Pewitt walks through our doors. She's with the Hamilton County Extension. She has a way of making us just feel calm and confident and at ease. And we're kind of talking about a program that y'all have coming up to really do just that for everybody watching.
Yes,
right?
Julie. You know, a lot of people I know are feeling kind of stressed these days. You know, it's just normal. I got a little stressed out driving into the studio this morning.
Traffic was that bad, was it?
Well, it's normal, you know,
Yeah.
you know, you've got to kind of change your attitude about it a little bit, and there's some things that you can do to help you cope with stress a little bit.
So this is what y'all are focusing on. It's a series of days, beginning the end of April, running into May, and kind of as an added bonus, you're having these classes outside because nature helps you to relax.
Absolutely. We're having a couple of Tai Chi in the Park events. One is on next Thursday. It's a one-day thing. So if you're not real sure if you want to sign up for our 8 series class, this would be perfect for you. We have a little secret hidden place down on the River Walk. It's a little hard to find, but I mean, it's on the River Walk. And we'll tell you how to get there. It's under a pavilion, next free parking, restaurants. Well, restaurants are closed.
Yeah,
to
the boathouse isn't far, right?
Restrooms are closed, so so it is really serene, really peaceful. And that same day, we have a class going on at Washington Hills Community Center, which is just off Highway 58 and 153, really easy to get to.
You know, you talk very frequently about the Tai Chi classes that you have all throughout the year with the extension, and usually it's a conversation that involves like fall prevention and that strengthening.
Yes.
I've never thought of it to tie into the stress component, but that does make a lot of sense because it's breathing focused.
It is, and think of it as meditation in motion, because the beauty of it is it's very relaxing, easy to do, but you have to concentrate. So that's really good for the brain health too. And it takes your mind off the things that are stressing you. And that's one thing we encourage people to do if they feel a lot of stress is to get a divergent. Get something you enjoy doing. And our classes are great because you can come and meet new people. You know, we have people moving in all the time. We have people just discovering. So it's just a good amalgam of people getting together like-minded to have fun, to move, and to enjoy life.
So you and I are standing this morning because you're going to put me through a few of these motions, and something else I've learned from you over the years is that Tai Chi is something kind of like yoga, I guess, in a way, that depending on your skill level, it can work for you. So if you are in any way having some struggles, perhaps you're in a wheelchair, perhaps you've had a recent shoulder surgery, anything, you can do it.
Yes.
And if you're a triathlete, you can do it.
Exactly. It's good for everybody. So we're going to talk about breathing. We've mentioned that, and put your hand on your chest and your hand on your stomach. Take some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And Julie, you keep doing that as I talk. And I want you to concentrate which one is moving more, your hand on your stomach or the one on your chest, with some deep breaths in and out.
Well, what happens is I'm my third breath in, so you know I can't be quiet for long. Initially, it was my chest that rose.
Okay.
But by the third breath, it was my diaphragm.
Well, that's where we want you to breathe from. You mentioned that diaphragm, that expands that lung capacity. So that's going to be great to build our stamina. It gets more oxygen to our brain and to our muscles and all throughout our body.
Something else that happens is when I would do the chest breathing, because I was in a hurry at first.
Yeah.
I was in a hurry to breathe, and then you realize you're supposed to breathe through your diaphragm, and that just automatically slows you down.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay.
And you mentioned the ease of doing this too. Let's go ahead and do, this move is called open, close. And you inhale through your nose again and out through the mouth. We do that in between every major move. So I tell my people in the class, if you get lost, stand here and do this, and we'll eventually catch up with you.
But that's to keep that chest cavity open?
That helps you maintain your breathing.
Okay.
You know, if you get focused on doing something,
Okay.
The more intensive moves, you can get centered again, I guess,
Okay.
and really focus on that breathing. Because when we're learning something new for the first time, we kind of get tense about it
Okay.
and so forth. So that's a good one. So one I like for stretching our back, especially a lot of people my age have back issues, is we start with their hands like we're holding an imaginary ball.
Mm-hmm.
We take one hand up and we just stretch. We keep our shoulders low and loose.
Okay.
And then we bring our back down and we hold that ball.
Okay.
We take that bottom hand up again.
Oh, you can
and
feel
we
it.
stretch. This is called heaven and earth in some forms of Tai Chi. But this is actually just one of the warm-up exercises here. And then if you just hold that move and it's intentional, it's mindful, you're willing that spine to stretch without, and we're not doing this,
Right.
it's very gentle movements. And you mentioned we're standing, we don't get down on the ground or we don't bend our knees, really low or anything like that.
Okay, I have a minute left. You keep showing me, but real quickly, are these free classes or is
They
there a
are
fee?
free classes,
Okay.
yes.
There are two, I know this one. There are two locations for this. One is the River Park, right?
Yes.
But then in the afternoon, you're going to be at Washington
Hills.
Where is that?
That's just off of 153 and Highway 58 in Bonnie Oaks area.
Okay.
It's one of our city community centers. We also have one coming up at Hickson Greenway.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, in June. So we kind of plan them throughout the year.
So they
you
sign up on your website?
Yeah, you can go to hamilton.tennessee.edu. Check that website because we're constantly adding classes.
Okay, so my two notes, if you see me getting stressed out by somebody, I'm going to start doing this. And this is very slow movement. Anybody can do it, but your mind immediately relaxes. What a fun thing to do with friends or family.
Yeah, opposite hand, opposite foot. You have to concentrate a little
Oh,
bit.
okay, I'm doing it wrong.
No.
Tai Chi in the Park. It all starts April 29th.
Little things, big things, every day. People